Tartarian Wales with Mr. 76.
Everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of Tartarian Wales with me, Mr. 76. Today we're at All Saints Church, which is located just outside of Newport. I'll get the exact location saved in my description. Today, man, look, I decided again to pull over and show you guys what I've just stumbled upon. I keep on driving, keep on looking, and keep on finding these old churches. And I'm not finding them. It's not like I didn't know they existed. So what we have here is another glorious looking tower building with some massive stones in it. Let's have a look here. Massive, massive stones. Me and my kids pulling over to go have another look. Let's have a closer look at this one. All Saints Church. Another creepy ass cemetery. As you can see here, creepy cemetery. How old it is, some old little trees. And then we come down and, I mean, come on. Again, we have the same concept, the same stuff I'll keep on talking to you about up there at the top. Here's a video look of the tower. And this tower is pretty huge. It's got the sacred geometry windows. As you see in all these churches everywhere. Same archway doors, these huge stones. Now, who was cutting these stones back then? Bringing them all the way down over here to the top of this hill outside of Newport. And here's another view from this side. Again, you can see the copper wiring that goes down, which people say is to take lightning. You know, to ground if you get struck by lightning. Yeah, sure. How come all the buildings in the world don't have that type of thing? And they always lead right into the ground over there. So this whole copper wiring goes right up to the top. Is what I believe is still absorbing from the natural energy from the ether. It's still taking energy from the ether. So here we are. You can see the Antiquitech antennas on the top, and we have more of these intricately designed windows. Again, did they make molds for these? Are they filled with very soft concrete and waited for it to dry? Because how else are you making these perfect windows? How else? I don't know. Let me see. What is this building called? Tell me. And now we have the other side of this tower. More examples of the weird structure that exists here. Big old doors again. These archway doors, once again duplicated from everything else. And all the other buildings, they all look the same. It's all same, similar architecture, as we can now see coming to this side of the building. Look at those windows. And we have two different sets of designs, three different sets of designs, four different. Okay, lately I've been seeing the same designs on every window, as you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those three there had the same design. Well, this side of the building has three separate designs. That's a little unique. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I just think that it has something to do with the building's ability to vibrate at a certain frequency. I also want to show mud flood evidence. So we see the bottom of the building goes down into the ground, and then it goes on up, and it looks like part of the building has been buried as it goes down. So there's definitely a buried part of the building under the rest of this, going all the way across. So how much is underneath? Well, we can just gauge by the amount that's showing here, right, that there's definitely more up over here. So why is that? Why would they build it that way? No, it's not. This is a very old building that has been affected by a mud flood. So on that note, again, I am bringing you a random Tartarian building that I had found here in Wales. I don't want to hear anybody tell me that these aren't, and starting to quote the history that they read on Wikipedia. Go for it. Don't faze me. I'm still going to keep on showing you these things and pointing them out as things that we just don't do, things that we just don't build. Like all the way up there on the top, all the way up there on the top, down there on the bottom. We don't build this stuff anymore. Thank you for tuning in. Mr. 76 signing out. I'm minding my own business, right? And this jive chick wants to start talking.